interested, eh? Well, fine. Dang. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it, dude. Let's go. Oh, over here. Here. Over here. Come on. Oh, dang it. You actually got it. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike with Alpha Reptile, back with another video today. Today, there's a trend on YouTube as my friend Dion and acquaintance Kat have introduced, and this is the hornworm challenge, or the blue worm, the tomato worm, whatever you want to call them. Not challenge, I guess, but feeding. These guys are a really good source of hydration for your animal. We're going to be feeding them to a bunch of the stuff that's big enough to have them, obviously. These guys would essentially eat Pip or a morning gecko if they could. They wouldn't because they're, you know, folivores, but they could. They're certainly twice the size of a morning gecko. We're going to be feeding them to pretty much everything that we can today. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click subscribe down below, ding the notification bell, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, there will be the links down below, as well as a link to my merch store where you can get sweet merch like this chameleon. I got my crazy crackhead turtle shirt and many other options, so make sure you go check that out. But enough of my blabbling, let's get on to the feeding. First one to get some of their hornworms is going to be Vulcan, the yellow Ackie monitor. He knows there's food. He knows, he can see my hand. He knows there's food about to be offered. I don't think he's ever actually eaten a hornworm before though. So I'm going to be interested to see if he actually just chickens out or if he flies out at me, because that would also be kind of cool. Hey, up here. Up here. Ooh, okay. Dang. Hey. Can you not run away with it, please? Come back. Oh. You're done? Did you let it go? Did you eat it? What's up? What's up? Was that delicious? I think I have enough to give you a second one. Yes, I do. Would you like a second one? Come on up. Come on up. No, no, not my hand, please. No, not my hand. There you go. There. Can you eat it here for us? No, you're gonna run back there again. Oh. Okay. Come on, man. I don't know if you guys can actually see back there. Gosh darn it. Yeah, bring it back out. There you go. There, that's what we like to see. Beautiful. Get it down. There. Heck yeah, dude. That's a good meal for you. 2 big hornworms. Good job, buddy. Good job. Save some for the rest. If I have any left over, I'll give them to you, okay? Deal? Cool, cool. Alright. Now let's move on to Skye, the Meraki blue-tongued skink. Sometimes he eats them, sometimes he doesn't, but let's get... Oh, hi. Right on cue. That was really weird. Okay. Your time to shine, buddy. Here. I got a big, juicy one for you. Yeah! Yeah, let's go! Let's get it, dude! Let's go! Nope. Over here. Here. Over here. Come on. Oh, dang it. You actually got it. Crap. Hey, you weren't actually supposed to get that. Yeah, no. It's not bad for him or anything. I just wanted to make him run for it a little bit more. Hey? It would be nice for you to run a little bit more for it, but I guess it is what it is. Do you want another one? What's this? Oh. Oh, what a poopy move. Meow. Ooh. That was some gross goose batter, dude. Why is things moving so much? You guys were supposed to see that, but is that yummy? You got spatter all over your head. Look at that. Look at all that spatter, all that collateral damage. Mmm, delicious. That's gross. That's nasty. It's also a nice shot, though. Hey, bud? Is there more food? Do you have more for me? You're a thick boy. See? Meow. Good boy. Skye was an overwhelming success, so that's a positive note. I chased him back into his domain. Otherwise he'd be here begging for food more. I'm sure if I flashed another one inside his tank, he would fly out at me, but you know what? We're gonna let you swallow your meal. Look at your throat, dog. You gotta swallow your meal. And there we go. That's that. Alright, so the next one who's going to get a delicious, juicy snack is going to be Striker, the OG. But first we're going to talk about why hornworms are such a good treat for your animals, and I recommend you feed them as well. Let's talk about it. Now, of course, even in something as entertaining as a feeding video, I have to get some education in, so we're going to talk about hornworms and their nutrition. A lot of people actually think that hornworms are like the peak nutrition for your reptile, and unfortunately, it's really just not the truth. Whether they're straight up lying to you or they really just don't understand proper nutrition, it's one of those two factors, and either way, it's not ideal. So people claim that hornworms offer a ton of calcium as well as moisture, and the moisture part is actually true. They have about 85% moisture content, so they are very high in moisture for your animal. So that means if you have like a dehydrated animal, I mean, I'd probably do a bath over feeding them a hornworm. But if you had like a chameleon that just laid eggs or some animal that just laid eggs, then it might not be a bad idea to feed a dusted hornworm to them. Now I say dusted because the calcium and phosphorus ratio on hornworms is actually pretty garbage. Hornworms actually only contain 464 milligrams per kilogram of calcium, and they have 1,394 milligrams per kilogram of phosphorus. So if you're kind of confused as to what that means, I'm going to link another feeding video up top here for you guys to check out. I talk about calciworms or black soldier fly larvae. It's another feeding video, so you guys should enjoy that. But those are really the pinnacle of the calcium to phosphorus ratio. So the reason why we dust our insects is because we need that 2-to-1 calcium to phosphorus ratio to essentially have the body balance out and for the proper functions of phosphorus to occur, such as building bones and teeth and whatnot. Without that, the body basically will start, without that proper 2-to-1 ratio, the body is great at maintaining itself. However, it does so at the cost of itself. It essentially removes calcium from the bones to bring into serum or bring into the blood, and that's not necessarily what you want. That could definitely exacerbate the signs of metabolic bone disease. It can just lead to a very unhealthy animal. With the ratio of hornworms calcium to phosphorus being almost 1 to 2, it would definitely be a good idea to dust your hornworms with some calcium before feeding them. You didn't see me do it here because I dust all my feeders with the Arcadia Earth Pro A. The reason why I use the Arcadia Earth Pro A every feeding is because it is phosphorus free and vitamin D3 free. It will basically add calcium without adding phosphorus. There are some products on the market that say balanced 2-to-1 calcium to phosphorus ratio. If you're feeding a feeder that has a 1-to-3 ratio, you're not helping it by bumping calcium as well as adding even more phosphorus on top of it. It really doesn't make sense. I don't know why people still use those certain products on the market, but we're not here to bash. I'm just here to educate you guys a little bit on hornworms. So yes, now that we've talked about it, hornworms are a good treat to give to your animals. Can they be an entire diet or something that you feed super frequently? I definitely wouldn't recommend it. But as most things in life, it is a great thing to have in moderation. It is something that you're going to want to feed occasionally, maybe 3-4 times a month if you really want to. They are super expensive. Like each one of those worms that I was feeding today was $1.50. I don't know how much they cost where you are, but I know they can cost even more than that some places. So it's not a super economically feasible option of maintaining an animal. Now, instead of me blabbling on more about the nutrition, I hope you guys enjoy Striker and how he takes this hornworm. Let's go. All right, so now it's time to feed Strikezilla, Mr. Striker, because he is obviously clearly ready. You guys can see that. Here, want this? Ooh, juicy, delicious. Bro, it's terrifying that you can comfortably eat something that size. That is gnarly. And happily, too. That's the scariest part. If you guys haven't seen the video I did a couple days ago, make sure you go to check it out. It's a reptile room tour, and the reason I say that is because, well, I guess it doesn't really matter anymore, but Striker is looking a little bit washed out, and that is explained in that video if you're curious as to why. He's fine, he's not gonna die, he's still a very healthy leopard gecko, but if you're curious, there'll be a link up in the cards for you guys to go check out. Because Striker's such a homie, we're actually gonna feed him a few crickets as well, just so we can make him grow a little bit quicker, and so he can have his shed to look back to normal. Excuse my hand. My cat and I went to war this morning. I'm just kidding, we were playing. He just won. I know you want a cricket. There you go. You guys can kind of see him in there. Alright, can you come out a little bit more for this one? Please. Please. Well, I'm not really hungry anymore, brother. Oh, come on. Gross. We ripped the cricket in half. Alright. Well, that's Striker, the OG. The home slice. Now it's time for our last two animals that we're going to be feeding these hornworms to. Let's get over to them. Alrighty, the last few homies that we're going to feed today are the Geomata spangleri. These little kookies right here. They've never actually had a hornworm before, once again. So this will be another first for them. I'm going to open up the tanks here and we're going to get started. I'm going to rename her. One of my commenters actually suggested Autumn as a name, and I quite like that. So I think we're going to feed her first, and then we'll move over to Drax, the behemoth boy. Not sure what she's going to think of this. Normally they're crazy for food. Oh. Get it, what the heck is that, right? You like... Ooh! Uh-oh. Get it! Get it! Yes! That is why we are here. Why do you have to be right up front? Can't you go to the back? Here. Alright, we're gonna take it. Can I take it? Thank you. Oh. You getting it down? Yep. Looks like you are. Alright, now you're gonna eat it? Oh, gross. Nasty. Oh, you still got so much left. Come on. There you go. There you got it. Now just slurp it down. I've seen you crush a worm before. This is nothing for you. Hi. Done? Not gonna do it? No? Gonna eat it or not? This is much more eventful than I expected it to be. I feel like she doesn't actually want it. Like, it doesn't taste very good or something like that. I'm not really sure. But maybe we'll have more luck with you. Are you ready for yours? We'll let her figure out what she wants to do with that. But, I guess it's go time, hey? Food. 1, 2, 3... Consume. And consume. Come on! Throw. You don't like them, hey? What if I make it move a little bit? No? You're just totally uninterested, hey? Well, fine. Alright guys, that does it. You saw everybody tackle hornworms except for the goofballs behind me. They were not interested. They took one bite and were like, hard no. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more feeding videos like this, I'm considering making them kind of like a I guess a reptile room tour in a way, where I know it's a nice thing to see all the animals or see the animals that I'm feeding. In that case, I'd be making them about once a month or so. Obviously, I don't want you guys to get bored, but you know, me moving and into my own place kind of allows me to get a snake. So let me know in the comments down below what kind of snake you think I should get. I think you guys will be kind of surprised at what I want, but those of you who know me definitely won't be. So if you guys want to leave your guesses down below, make sure you do so. While you're down there, click the like button, click subscribe while you're down there. You might as well ding dong the bell right next to it, and that way you get notified every time I post a video. I want to thank you all very much for watching. If you want to support me, definitely pick up some merch, links down below, as well as linked on YouTube if you're on desktop or laptop. And maybe mobile, I don't actually know. But I want to thank you guys all for supporting me. I'm going to take you along as best I can with the move. And yeah, it's time to get cracking. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.